Hello everyone, this is Mackie. It is around 12 a.m. on a Sunday for everybody who is watching this. Everybody in Asia, good morning. First of all, there are no League of Legends today. All the play-in knockout stages are finished, and that means we are going into my favorite part of Worlds, the group stages. Before we get to that, we're gonna sort out the knockout stages for the play-ins. Hana Life Ethos is beyond gaming. I think as soon as one got suspended, I think the morale of Hana Life Esports of Beyond Gaming kind of like destroyed after that. And the fact is that Doggo is probably one of the best players on that team. And the fact that Hana Life Esports just shut him down time and time and time again throughout this matchup is just showcasing that Doggo can do so much for this team. And if you shut him down, the whole team is nothing. So Hana Live Esports shut them down pretty quick. 3-0 sweep, as expected. Wasn't even close. Cloud9 versus Peace. Thank goodness Cloud9 put up a pretty decent performance. I mean, the first couple of minutes of Game 1 against Peace was kind of worrying to me for every North American fan, including Clayton Rains, Captain Flowers. Because, of course, I was watching his Twitch video about his day against Unicorns of Love, and that formation focused me, and he was like swearing. So so it's kind of relieving for me that C9 actually put up a pretty decent performance as expected against a Peace, which is expected and must needed going into the groups. I mean, I'd rather have C9 probably lose to Downmonkey and FBX than rather just losing to, I don't know, Peace. So that's pretty much the expectation, and they got through to the groups. Blabber, I mean, oh my god, Blabber. That all off game 2, man, it's disgusting. It is really, really disgusting. The way he played at it, it is really, really disgusting about that game 4. He actually got 3 kills, only 2 kills, 1 assisted on him. He got 4v1 on them. That all of game 1, game 2 was brutal to watch. And they made demands of it. They got the 3-0 sweep, as expected. Good for them. They're in. Now, we're into the groups. So, Group A, Cloud9, Down1 Kia, FPX, Rogue. Group B, 100 Thieves, DFM, EDG, T1. Group C, Fnatic, Hana Life, PSG, and RNG. And in Group D, Genji, LNG, Mad, and Liquid. According. I should make a prediction by tomorrow. Yeah, I think I should make my world's prediction for the group stage, for all the group stage matches tomorrow. So tomorrow, everybody to open up the YouTubes and get ready for some flames in the comment sections. But for now, FPS versus Down1 Kia, RNG versus PSG, Fnatic versus Hana Life, Genji versus LNG, T1 versus DFM, 100 D versus DEG, Team Liquid versus Mad Lions, Rogue versus Cloud9. For these predictions tomorrow, I'm going to pick up the spiciest matchup of the day. The spiciest. I mean, the Carolina Pepper matchup of the day. And I think we all know what day 1 will be. Easy, FPS versus Down1 Kia. And then I have to pick the potential upset, of the game. My underdog team of the day. So, spiciest game of the day, and then the underdog team of the day. So those are the only 2 things. As long with my predictions of how these group stage matches will go. For now, we are going to determine which teams are going to be in groups from that order. So if you go on lolesports.com and go to the pickups and sign up with your Riot account, you will go to a prediction, and it will tell you how you set up the group. If you set up the groups perfectly, you get maximum points, like big amount of points. If you set up a group like 1 or 2 getting it right, sure. If you get none, well, that sucks. And you might get like lots of prizes, eggs, skins, all those kind of stuff. So if you want to, you can go to lolesports.com. But today, I am going to predict how these group stages go. Now, of course, just because my prediction of group stages, it doesn't mean that crazy things can happen in Worlds. There are going to be some upsets and there are going to be some craziness, but this is just my prediction, okay? This is just my prediction. Okay, first up, Group A. This is pretty much easy. Down1 Kia, still really, really good. Still the best team ever. Khan, Cannon, Showmaker, the whole team. Kuma, the coach. I feel like Dalmon Kia are really, really good, but they're having some like issues and problems, of course, with their team in terms of synergy and all those kind of stuff and the way they played, especially bot lane. I think bot lane is going to be pretty much an issue for them, as we saw in the MSI. So I'm thinking Dalmon Kia second. Hey, wait a minute, that means Rogue is first. Well, no. FPX is going to be top. So I have this. FPX 1, Dalmon Kia 2, Rogue 3. I think Rogue will beat Cloud9. I mean, because, of course, EU is greater than NA, so they're going to hold that fort. But other than that, I don't see them beating these two heavyweights of that. I have FPX at first, Dalmon Kia second, Rogue third, Cloud9 fourth. We move on. Okay, Group B. This is kind of like this. This is a tricky group. This was a really, really tricky group. Down Formation Focus Me, first team from the LGL to make it to the groups. Good for them. T1, Faker, and Teddy, and Grimshu, and I don't know, plug and play your substitutes and something like EDG, the most questionable LPL champion in like forever. I mean, they have good players. Viper is great. Scout is great. And then 100 Thieves, someday closer, Hui, pretty good. Another questionable champion. I mean, these are. This is probably the trickiest group of all of them. I mean, my consensus just easily said T1 second, EDG first, Defamation Focus Me, 100 Thieves. But I think Defamation Focus Me can surprise some teams. Maybe surprise the world. Maybe they can shock the world or something. I see T1 being vulnerable, and so do EDG. I see those two being vulnerable. I mean, it can happen. I think Defamation Focus Me prove against Cloud9 in the best of one series that they can go up against the best teams ever, prove that against Cloud9, but of course, can they do that against a Chinese team, and an LCK team, and even another LCS team? So, that's going to be the main question. For predictions, I have EDG first. They're going to lose some games, but I think they will be fine. I have T1 second. Defamation Focus Me will get third, and probably beat one of these two teams. They're probably going to get two. They're probably 2-0 against 100 Thieves. Probably. And I have 100 Thieves going for it. Now, this is not a disrespect to 100 Thieves, but I don't know if it can beat EDG or T1. I mean, yes. I mean, T1 doesn't have the most splendid season, but still Faker. The presence of Faker is still there. So, I don't know, man. I can't see that happening. Even if T1 have an iffy season, I still don't have them, get out of the group. So, that's my life. Okay. Group C. Okay, this is another tricky group. PSG Talon, really great team, really strong team for the PCS. High Life Esports, also good team from the LCK. Fnatic. Fnatic have, top lane rookie, mid lane rookie in terms of World's appearance, and bot lane rookie in upset. And as great as their miracle run to get to the LEC finals is, I mean, they have not, being consistent enough from the LEC standpoint to be like, oh my god, this team is going to, destroy everybody. I mean, they're not G2, they're not G2 nor Mad Lions or Rogue. They're just an aggressive team, a super aggressive team that they can just beat you up so many times, but also beat you up too much to the point that it can frustrate you as a fan. I still say Fnatic can be fine, but are they good enough with a rookie top laner and a jungler who has only played like, I don't know, a full season, a split of jungling in that team, which is great, but in a jungle meta like this, it's gonna struggle him. It's gonna chain him. So I expect bigger things for Whipple in the jungle. I expect Adam to do well, but Fnatic again with Royal Never Go Up, top, Yahoo, Gala, RNG are strong. I mean, yes, Cryan, Ming. Oh boy, wow. Say all you will about the third seed from them, and yet they had that bad games against LNG, but Royal Never Give Up. They're MSI champions. They're still the strongest team ever, and I expected them to finish first. So this is easily being RNG first. For second and third, second will be tough. I think PSG can shock anybody. I mean, they proved that they beat RNG, so they beat RNG in MSI. So it's not that they're not pushovers, but mind you, they did it with Doggo in the squad. Now they're gonna do it with They're gonna do it with Maple in the squad, not Maple, Unified, Unified. So they're gonna do this with Unified in the squad. This is probably their first international appearance together. And I'm not sure if the PSG team from MSI be like the PSG team from now, being a really, really strong RNG team. I mean, it can't. It's possible. It's possible. They can do it, but this is probably a bridge too far. Honda Life, I don't think so. Yeah, Chovy is good, but I'm sorry, but LCK is gonna take a dump here. I mean, it's not their fault. It's just that Chovy can do so much like Doggo, and if you kill Jovi off, you kill the whole team. Morgan is awesome, but I mean, against a strong competition like Fnatic and RNG, I don't see them. Even PSG can be strong as well. So I have RNG. I have Fnatic second. I know Fnatic are not a really strong team from Europe, but I still think the Fnatic can, make work of this and get through and beat PSG, beat Hana Life 4 times, and probably lose to Royal and RNG. But that's okay, RNG are just way too strong for them. So I expected them to beat these 2 teams, and so I'm saying RNG first, Fnatic second, PSG, and Hana Life. Okay, Group D. Well, okay. This first of all, I think Mad Lions because I watch a lot of LEC. Thank you for that. I think they've been underappreciated all year. The way they perform in the LEC, the way they perform in best of 5 against Damwon Kia and the MSI, and the way they perform well in the LEC again in summer. I feel like the Man Lions have been disrespected. It's not because they're disrespected, because their best of 1s have not been as brilliant and clean. But when it comes to best of 5, holy cow, they could be the best damn team ever. 10K, oh, you have a 10K goal lead? Well, Man Lions will take all of that away and just kill that. Even Armont, he is amazing. Armont is amazing. Eloya is okay. The ball lane is fine, and mid laner can hold his own. Humanoid. So I strongly believe that Man Lions will get top. As for second and third, I'm thinking LNG. I feel like LNG from the play-ins. I mean, yes. I know competition in the play-ins is not as strong, but I feel like LNG are kind of like the okay team because look at this. Genji, they choke. They choke a lot. They're great. They're brilliant, but when it comes to big lights, huge pressure, they can fall. And LNG has just risen to the occasion every time. And I mean, they beat big team after big team after big team in the LPL. And yeah, Genji are not a strong team, but LNG proved to China that they can be one of the best teams in China. They proved that in the LPL playoffs, and I believe they can beat that Genji. And I believe they could sneak a game against Man Lions. I don't think Man Lions will go 6-0. No way. They're gonna lose a game. They're gonna lose 1 or 2 games, probably from LNG or Genji. But I think they'll be top by via tiebreaker or something. And I got Team Liquid at 4th. Yeah, I have no hope for Team Liquid as well. I mean, Afari is great, so that's wonderful. Afari is great and all, but after seeing that 3-0 swept by 100 Thieves, I think your chances of winning is kind of like down the drain. I mean, you could get a win, but it's gonna be like TSM 0-6 all over again, and I can see it now. So these are the predictions. So one more time: FPX, Damwon Kia, Logan Cloud9 for Group A. Group B is Edward Gaming, T1, Defamation, Focus Me, and 100 Thieves. Group C, RNG, Fnatic, PSG, and Hana Life. Group D, Man Lions, LNG, Genji. All those are all my pick on where the groups is gonna finish. Tomorrow, we're gonna predict every single game, the group stage day. So, enough of everybody here. Don't forget to be legendary. Goodbye.